Okay, so let's start the fertilization event. In this class, we will discuss the fertilization and the post-fertilization event. And these are very basic chapter. And as you know, the main purpose of this chapter is to give you a basic concept about reproduction. We will discuss this topic in very details in plant and human reproduction. So let's start the fertilization event. As we know, in pre-fertilization event, gametes are formed by gametogenesis and then the gametes are transferred. And now these gametes are fused and form the zygote. So the fusion of male and female gamete is called the fertilization or syngamy. And there are two types of fertilization. One is external fertilization and another one is internal fertilization. So let's start with external fertilization. In case of external fertilization, male and female gametes are fused outside the body. It is mainly seen in bony fishes and frogs. You see in this picture, this is the female fish and this is the male fish. They liberate their gamete in water and now these gametes are fused and form the zygote in water. So this is external fertilization. And as we know, in case of external fertilization, male and female gametes fuse outside the body. That's why large number of gametes releases to increase the chance of fertilization. And you see the male and female gametes fuse and form the zygote inside the water. And now this zygote will mature and give rise to the new offspring in water. So all the steps will take place inside the water. And during this time, any aquatic animal can destroy their eggs or the zygote or the newly formed offspring. And these are major disadvantages of external fertilization because the offspring are extremely vulnerable to the predators. Okay. Now the internal fertilization. In case of internal fertilization, male and female gametes are fused inside the body. You see in this picture, this is the female gamete or the ovum or the egg, and the male gamete reaches to the ovary to fuse with the female gamete. Okay. Now we will discuss our last event. This is post-fertilization event. There are two steps in post-fertilization event. One is zygote formation, another one is embryogenesis. Okay, let's start with zygote formation. The male and female gamete fuse and form the zygote. Zygote is on cell stage, mean only one cell present in zygote, and this cell will divide and finally give rise to a new offspring. And as we know, in case of external fertilization, zygote is formed usually in water, and in case of internal fertilization, zygote is formed inside the body. Okay, now let's start the last topic in this chapter. This is embryogenesis. Embryogenesis means the formation of embryo from the zygote. And actually what happens, the zygote will undergo cell division and cell differentiation and give rise to the embryo. Cell differentiation means, suppose the zygote have only one cell and this cell will divide by mitosis and give rise to new cells, and time after time it will produce so many cells, and these cells look similar, they are morphologically similar, there are no differences. But after some time, some of these cells will change their shape, their size, their morphology, their cellular content, and become specialized for performing a particular function. Suppose some cells change their shape, size, morphology and specialized to filter the waste material in body. These are the nephrons and they form the kidney. Suppose some cells are capable, means they are specialized to carry the electrical impulse. They are the nerve cells and they form the nervous tissue. In this way, all the cells will be differentiated and become specialized to perform some special function, some specialized function. and this process is known as cell differentiation. Okay, now let's talk about some common terminology. Oviparous animal. It is very easy. The egg-laying animals are known as the oviparous animal, and the embryogenesis takes place inside the egg in oviparous animal. And the last topic in this chapter is viviparous animal. In viviparous animal, they give rise to young offspring, and the embryogenesis procedure takes place inside a female. And we will discuss all this topic in later chapter in very details. Okay, so with this topic we will end the entire chapter, and from the next class we will start the plant reproduction.